Pricing strategy is a serious thing, right? It could make or break your business. If you price too low, people think that you're trying to sell them dog food and call it filet mignon. And if you price too high, people think you're just in it for the money, laughing all the way to the bank, on a yacht. So people ask me the question all the time, how do you price products that are digital products, right? There's no, inventory, there's no manufacturing, there's no warehousing. They're digital products, so they're completely made online, distributed online, and given to your customers, whether in the form of a membership area or an ebook or a PDF or whatever it is that you're selling. You've got to figure out how you're going to price the thing so that people buy it and so that it increases your profit margins and sustains a healthy business for the long term. So really there's 4 different options that you have when you're selling digital products online. The first one is low ticket offers. Now I'm talking $1 to $100, and this is great for front end introduction offers where people don't have to commit so much to start working with you. Whether it's a $5 little ebook or even a $97 course. It's just something that's lower priced. People can get in, they can see what you're about, they can see, they can start getting results from your products. And then, hopefully most people, they try to sell them other products and services down the road a little bit, right? So it's a great way to get people introduced to you and your offers and your mentality and what you actually have to bring to them for the long term, right? So that's a low ticket product. And a lot of times those are things like ebooks, PDFs, short courses, and specific courses that are very specific to a certain result that people want to get. Those things can actually go a really long way, especially when it comes to getting leads and bringing people towards your business. If you want to know more about how to get leads and the very same strategies we use all the time to get leads, click the link that's somewhere up here. It's another video that I created about that subject. Low ticket offers are also great for people who are just starting out, right? So if you've never made money online, there's something magical about the idea of putting something together online, creating a website, and putting all the copywriting, getting everything ready, and then being able to sell something without ever seeing a person, without ever, doing anything. All of a sudden, there's money in your bank account. If you've never experienced that, you may want to start out with a low ticket offer. For me, that was meal plans. When I first started in nutrition, I became a nutritionist and I said, I want to help people. How can I help people? What's the best way? I didn't really know what I was doing online yet, but I created meal plans and started placing ads on Google. The meal plans were something like $27, and before you know it, I was getting sales on autopilot, just people buying my meal plans without me doing anything at all, and it would just ping, you got a sale, and it would say you just made $27, and it was a completely life-changing moment where I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually possible to make money online without, having a storefront or meeting with people face to face or doing phone sales. You can really just put up a web page and sell something. It was out of this world. It was the craziest thing I ever experienced. And now, all these years later, I'm still doing it because it's just something that you need to experience in order to see what it's like, and then take it from there. It will power you for a while. Once you see that happen and you see the power behind how you can do this, it really changes everything. So it's great for people who are just starting out, just need to make a few dollars online so they know that it's possible. That's the really cool part. And it's also great to have a low ticket offer for things that are scalable products that don't need any fulfillment at all, right? So you don't want to have a product that costs $30 and then you have to, once someone buys it, you have to spend an hour or 2 hours fulfilling on that. That would be ridiculous. You would be making $15 an hour or whatever, which is not worth it for your time, okay? So you want to make sure that if you're doing a low ticket product, it is scalable and it does not need fulfillment time from you or your team, because that's going to mess up all the profit margins and it'll end up not being profitable or helpful for your business. So if your product needs heavy fulfillment, maybe think about doing the other pricing strategies that I'm about to go over. Okay, but most of the time with digital products, they're all very scalable. There's no fulfillment cost, there's no fulfillment time, and you can kind of just, somebody buys it on autopilot and they get it sent to them on autopilot, and you don't have to do anything at all, and you're just making money, which is still blows my mind to this day, but really, really cool. So the second price range for digital products is the average / medium price range that I call it $100 to $3,000. Now, these products are great for front-end profit, not just like some people create products to break even on the front end so that they can advertise and break even. These are good if you want to advertise and profit on top of that. And it all depends on the strategy that you want to use, but if you want to create a business that only has one product, you may want to stay in that price range because it's scalable. It's a nice offer that people can actually afford. It's great for live webinars. If you want to do live webinars and you want to go live and build out, webinars that sell your products, then that's a great price point to use for webinars where you don't have to get on the phone with the people. You don't have to talk to anybody. You can just run an automated webinar that continues to bring you sales. Once you get it dialed in and you get all the words right and everything, then that will work wonders. So that price point, very popular price point, $100 to $3,000. People use it all the time in their webinars and in their pitches and, on their websites. And a lot of times those are high-end courses, right? There'll be a big course that's got lots of stuff in it, PDFs, videos, different, every single thing they can do to give you value, maybe even some coaching and some Q&A. And it usually will come out to like $1,000 or $2,500, especially if it's the make money online niche. Now, if you have a niche where it's a little bit different, maybe you're in the spirituality niche or the health and wellness niche, you might see those prices change a lot. So instead of $3,000 for a course that would be about business, because people can make their money back if it's about business. If it's about health and wellness, it might be $300, and that may seem like a lot of money to a lot of people because it's a more mainstream product. Everybody needs to be healthy, and it's a more mainstream, everybody needs it, and so it's a little bit different. The pricing strategy changes a lot with that as well, right? So if you're doing a spirituality product, you may know your clients aren't the most wealthy people, so you can make the price lower, like $100 or $200 instead of like $2,000 that it would be if it was for a businessman that's trying to grow his business, and you create a course that helps him, scale his Facebook ads. Then that person's looking to get a return on their money, so they're willing to spend more, right? So hopefully that makes sense. And they average the middle price point, that average price point range, that is going to do really well for, again, live webinars, courses, and things that are packaged together to sell as one single offer. The third pricing strategy is high ticket. Okay, I'm talking $3,000 and up, even up to $50,000, $100,000, right? But a lot of times you'll see them in the range of $3,000 to $10,000. And the really cool part is you can sell digital products and services this way. You can sell a course for $10,000 with some, of course you'll have to add some coaching, some Q&A, some real hand-holding, some consulting. You'll want to bring your people through these things. Now, there is a world where people in niches like health and wellness and spirituality can charge those types of prices. It does exist where people will pay $5,000 to lose, 40 pounds that have been bugging them for the past 10 years, and they're in complete pain, and, maybe they even lost their husband or wife because they can't cut weight, and, I'm going a little overboard, but I'm just saying, depending on how bad of the pain people are in, they will pay high ticket for your product and service. So don't write this off. Don't say, I can't charge this much. You probably can. It's just who you're talking to and how much pain they have, how invested are they in the problem that you solve for them. Okay? So that's the real big key with high ticket. And the other thing to realize is you're going to need phone sales with high ticket. people generally don't pull out their credit card and pay online for something that costs over $3,000. They're not just going to buy something that's $10,000 without talking to another human being on the phone and getting reassurance, knowing they're getting the right thing, knowing that they can actually benefit from it, knowing that they're going to actually get the results that they want. They need to talk to a person usually. So you're going to have to set up phone sales in your business to make that work. Okay. So that's just kind of a warning. If you don't want to do phone sales at all yourself or hire a sales team, you don't want to do high ticket programs. Okay. Because it won't work. But it works really, really well if you're looking to cut the crap and build a real business, okay? Not just a course business where you sell courses sometimes, but you're looking to build, a multi-million-dollar empire where you've got, a $10,000 program, a $50,000 program that people want to be a part of. That's what high ticket stuff really comes into play, because think about it. If you place an ad and you spend $700 on ads, but then you make $7,000 back, that's like that's amazing, right? So there's a lot of wiggle room there to make magic happen with your advertising and with attracting new customers, as well as with upselling old customers as well. So high ticket sales can be a complete game changer for the people that are ready to take it to that level. And remember, salespeople are some of the easiest people to hire because you don't always have to pay them a salary. You can pay them commission. That means they get paid when they make sales. They don't necessarily get paid just for working, right? Just for trying to get sales. All right. So in that case, you're hedging your bets a lot. You're reducing your risk down to almost zero because you're able to get the money from the client first and then pay the salesperson. It's a very good model, and it allows people to scale to ridiculous levels very, very fast. So again, high ticket, $3,000 plus, great for advertising. You're going to need phone sales, and it's good for people that really want to build a long-term business that makes a lot of money, and they want to build an empire, not just create a few courses and have a lifestyle business where they don't have to fulfill. You will have to have fulfillment teams. You're going to have phone sales people. You're going to have to really put everything into building a real business if you choose this road. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just what you want to do. Finally, the fourth way that you can price your digital products is monthly memberships. Okay, I'm talking MRR, monthly recurring revenue. Now, this is a game changer. And if you know anything about me, you know that I love monthly recurring revenue. The reason is it builds up over time. It allows you to have peace of mind knowing how much you're going to make next month. It also allows you to keep the lights on, pay your employees, make sure everything's, in order for the coming months, every single month. You know how many customers you have. You know how much money is coming in the door, right? It's a completely new level of clarity, and it brings this real power in your business when you can start to forecast ahead, and you can start to do things like innovate new products, do big initiatives, plan for really cool moments in the future, and build your membership out over time, which if you know anything about monthly recurring revenue, it just builds on top of each other. And as long as you're retaining the customers that come in, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're making more and more per month. Very, very cool stuff. I've built 2 or 3 different businesses using this model, and I can tell you right now, it is the way to go. From 2020 all the way until 2030, it is going to remain the king of how to build an online business, okay? And if you look at all the giant businesses like Amazon, Netflix, ClickFunnels even, and all these businesses, this is what they use. They use this monthly recurring revenue model because it allows for so much growth. It allows for so much predictability and steadiness, and it builds healthy long-term businesses. So really, really cool stuff. And the crazy thing is I just created a free training where we go in depth for how to position your business in order to build one of these monthly memberships. right? We talk about exactly what it takes, how I've done it in the past, where we made mistakes in the past. It talks about how all the new age millionaires are going to be coming from this specific sector. It's a $68 billion sector. And we'll show you the data and trends that point to why this sector is so valuable right now during these times. And it's just an incredible training. You should definitely check it out. It's not a long, 5-hour thing. It's only 20 minutes. You can check it out by clicking the link below this video in the description below. It's fast, it's easy, and you'll be able to see some of the most eye-opening data and really start to get your foothold. Because if you can get a foothold in position ready to go for what's happening right now, you're going to be able to be one of the new age millionaires that are crushing it between 2020 and 2030, because this business model is not going anywhere over the next 10 years and people are loving it. So you definitely want to check out that free training. All you have to do, again, is click the link directly below this video in the description, and I'll see you over there. So pricing strategy is everything, and there's a lot more to learn with this, right? Because there's different ways where you can outprice your competitors. I'm not going to tell you all my secrets, but maybe I can share more about that in the future. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button below this video, and we're uploading videos every Tuesday and Thursday. You'll be the first one to be notified when we upload so that you can stay ahead of the game and capitalize during these times. If you like this video, click the like button below so that YouTube knows this is a cool video. It shows it to more people, and more people can get help with how they're going to price their digital products. Go check out that free training by clicking the link below, and I'll see you next time. My name is Ryan Kearns, and I'll see you soon. Bye.